up, friends? This is Jazz, finally bringing you the 2024 New Year's Countdown video. To start with, I apologize for how late this video is coming out. A lot has been going on in my life, and it also took time for me to decide what I was going to include. Well, 2024 was a pretty good year in general for my videos, in my opinion. So good that I am not including the top 10 videos of 2023, as I have enough here, and again, that would be a cheat video for either special occasions or if I don't have any other area, to fill. If I need to have an area filled. So that is excluded from the list. So guys, I hope you enjoy the top 10 videos of 2024. Let's start with number 10. Number 10 is fake or real or fake, whatever I've called it. You'll see that up above. Yes, guys, I included this on the list. Yes, I know this isn't my most effort video, but that's why it's number 10. I more was excited about the response to it. I was so very surprised. Who knew people liked that type of thing? It is a little bittersweet knowing that pretty much these cards are fake, but it was interesting to get your guys' input on it. And I do love card openings, but I don't usually include them because they're pretty simple. Just opening cards, right? Of course, I enjoy doing them, but they're nothing that I would consider, effort work or special usually. But in this case, I actually had a reason for it. It added a theme of getting people to guess if they were fake or real, which adds a little bit of interaction with it. But again, unlike the other videos on this list, this one was the least personal of it to me, but I just liked the whole experience I had with it. So anyway, guys, fake or real or fake is number 10 on this list. Now on to number 9. Number 9 is the ultimate unboxing of For Better or For Worse Volume 9. Guys, this is really special to me because I've been the biggest For Better or For Worse fan for most of my teen years and all of my adult life. I've spent the last about 4 years collecting them, getting the whole complete series together, and it all comes to a conclusion with this volume. As I said, it was very bittersweet because that was the last that I would probably be collecting of For Better or For Worse when it comes to the comics anyway. And it was just a closing of a chapter for me. Now, obviously, I know it probably didn't have as much effort as something like number 10 had, or maybe some of the others had below it, but honestly, it still just felt more special to me than number 10, so it's why it's included here. And I'm glad you guys got to go for this ride with me collecting this series. And I know that at least some of you appreciate the majesty of what is For Better or For Worse. So, the ultimate unboxing of For Better or For Worse Volume 9 is number 9 on this list. Now on to number 8. Number 8 is Vamp the Lost Soul Volume 5, Unwrapping. Well, guys, you're probably wondering why this is number 8 over the For Better or For Worse. Well, for one, it was an honor to have the opportunity to read the next volume of James's work. We've had this work relationship for the last 5-6 years, and I've just had the honor to do the reviews that I've been doing for him. So, in that way, it's a little bit more personal and special. But it honestly, number 9 and number 8 are kind of interchangeable in a way. As I said, the only difference here is that I'm doing something for someone else and it kind of feels good. And again, I love this manga. This is one of the very few manga that I actually read because it feels personal to me with all the neurodiverse references in this strip. So that is why it's number 8, because not very often do I find a manga that is close to my heart like Vamp the Lost Soul is. So anyway, guys, Vamp the Lost Soul Volume 5 Unwrapping is number 8 on this list. Now on to number 7. Number 7 is Unmasking the Challenges, Living with Hidden Disabilities. Now guys, this one was a real personal one for me. I mean, I finally sort of came out with some of the struggles that I go through, like every single day, with many different things. Not very often do I do sit-down videos in that way and just talk about myself in general, because obviously I know that that's not the most interesting thing for me to talk about, but I felt that I sort of had to get that stuff out there. I also kind of enjoyed doing it because it felt cathartic in a way. Like, some of these things I never really talked about before, and it was good just getting it all out. I also know that there's probably many people in the world that go through similar situations to me and wondering, can someone relate to what I'm going through? And I wanted to just get out there and be the type of person that could go out and do that. So I just felt this was a very important video to make, and maybe I'll make another one like that in the future. So number 7 is Unmasking the Challenges, Living with Hidden Disabilities is number 7. Now on to number 6. Number 6 is Pokemon Crimson Fury Chapter 17, The Queen of Arcana. Now, I just letting you guys know I am going to get another of these out probably after this New Year's countdown, perhaps. But this is my favorite one, probably because of the energy I had and the couple of jokes that I've probably made in this video, and my gushing over Sandshrew. I mean, my gosh, he is the cutest little guy ever. But we also meet some new characters: Piper, Aaron, and learn what characters they are. I mean, I love when those type of things happen. And also, there wasn't so much heavy focus on heavy storylines as well, and those are some of my favorite type of chapters to review. Ones that have more lighthearted and less serious situations, and I found this was probably the perfect chapter for that. I had 2 easy chapters to review this year, in my opinion. And hopefully I'll be able to continue these forward. So, Pokemon Crimson Fury Chapter 7, The Queen of Arcana, is number 6 on this list. Now let's get on to number 5. Number 5 is Field of Dreams or Field of Tedium, Evaluating Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. Yes, I know, a mouthful. But yeah, out of all the couple reviews that I did this year, this is absolutely my favorite one. For starters, I finally beat the game. I make that joke to myself that it took me so long to beat this game. But I loved it. And I just showed what I've learned playing this game and how much I've grown. I mean, it's one of those games that at the beginning it is so very interesting, but then goes downhill through the middle, and then right at the end goes up again. And I love how I pointed that out very effectively. Do my views still stand? Pretty much so. I hadn't played it for a little bit, but I'm sure that if I started a new game, I probably would enjoy it again for at least the first few game years of it. And the jokes I made about the animals outliving you and the dog not looking like it aged, to me was an absolute banger of a joke. I mean, I know some of you guys may not appreciate it, but those who think logically and are thinkers in that way, like things have to be very straight, they'd get the joke and get the problem with the whole scenario. So, will this say, guys, I feel like I did this review justice and did it very well. So, Field of Dreams or Field of Tedium, Evaluating Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life, is number 5 on this list. Now on to number 4. Number 4 is January Pokemon Paradise Unboxing Extravaganza plus haul highlights. Well, guys, out of all of my what I got videos, this is my favorite this year. I mean, no, not because it's the very first one of this year, but I got quite a few things that meant a lot to me. Like, I got my Hufflepuff scarf, which, again, as you all know, I am a Hufflepuff. I got my famous Bluetooth headphones, the ones that I use all the time, the pink ones, obviously. I use them like crazy, and I kind of use them as a sensory purpose as well. And amazing that they're still working really well. I also got some Pokemon figurines that I actually unboxed for you guys, or opened for you guys on this video, which I thought was really cool. Some other little highlights for me was that little octopus plush that I could show whether I was happy or sad. I still use that a little bit, but not as much as like the headphones per se. And I got that Pokemon's Finds book, which, guys, again, hasn't been fixed yet. Yes, this whole bunch has gone on, so yeah, that was a little bit of a downpour on that, because it's a little disappointing that I can't actively use it, but I still do have it, and it was a cool little trinket to have in a way. So I just found that this video had a lot of variety and a lot of things that I really love in it. So, January Pokemon Paradise Unboxing Extravaganza plus haul highlights is number 4 on this list. Now on to number 3. Number 3 is Quest Logs and Book Logs 6. Now guys, out of all the Quest Logs and Book Logs videos, yes, including the ones that aren't called that, I count them as a whole series, I think this is the best one I did so far, because I finished a lot of books and a lot of games. Some of the books include Little House in the Big Woods, A Night in Terror Tower, and the Peanuts 1950 to 51, among a whole lot of others. And out of all the games that I remember, I finished South Park, The Fractured Butthole, The Virtual Villagers 1 and 2, plus The Virtual Families 1 and 2, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX, and Princess Maker 2 Refined, actually several times, right? So I honestly thought this was a really good entry in this series. And this probably is so far, the only one that I can recall that had the most variety, especially in the video games, right? I did read more books than that, like the scary stories to tell in the dark as well, I can recall. And the games, like, I think I was most impressed by the Princess Makers 2 and the Virtual Villagers games. Because I remember I was going to quit the first Virtual Villagers, and then my boyfriend, the N64, saying, I have faith in you. I started taking my time with it and being careful, and then I actually loved it. It became one of my favorite games, right? And unfortunately, because of things outside my control with the Disney Dreamlight Valley, I can really no longer play it on this computer unless I uninstall Disney Dreamlight Valley, but someday I'll play it again. And hopefully it'll still hold up. So anyway, guys, Quest Logs and Book Logs 6 is number 3 on this list. Now on to number 2. Number 2 is what I got for my 33rd birthday. Well, I really got spoiled this year with quite a few things, like I got the novel The Others from my aunt, Janet, and Uncle Alan, which again, I still have to read a bit. Virtual Villagers 2, which has become, one of my favorite games. Again, among them, anyway. And I kind of got that earlier, but I included it in the birthday haul. I got some new Pokemon bookmarks. I got Terran Wanderer, which was the 4th in the Chronicles of Prydain series, so I was getting so close to finishing it. I even got so many cool hoodies. Now, yes, I know this is number 2 on this list, but the next video I just also feel more sentimental about it. But still, just like always, I got so spoiled for my birthday. I enjoyed my Dairy Queen and my ice caps and ice cream. So I think this video was very, very special to me. My birthday videos always are very special to me, and usually in the top 5 anyway of it, if not lower. So what I got for my 33rd birthday is number 2 on this list. Now, what is the number 1 video of 2024? And number 1 is what I got for Christmas 2024. Now guys, I know this might seem a little obvious because it wasn't on any other parts of this list. It might be a cop-out, but honestly, I think I did really, really good for Christmas this year. I mean, also, this video was a lot better edited than number 2. That's for sure. I put a lot more time into editing it. But among the things I got for Christmas, Disney Dreamlight Valley, Persona 4 Golden. I also got a $100 Tim card for my ice caps and iced coffees, which was really cool. I finally finished the Chronicles of Pride Age series with the High King, which I was really excited about. I finally also completed the For Better or For Worse, the complete library with Volume 9. I got Peanuts 1955 to 1956. But one of the other biggest things is I had a trip to Value Village, where I got things like I completed the His Material, or His Dark Material series with the Amber Spyglass and the Subtle Knife, which I know originally I wasn't planning to finish it, but they were for a really good price there. So now I have all 3 of those books that once I finish the Golden Compass, I can actually read all the series. I actually got the book A Wrinkle in Time, which I had watched the movie, and I thought it was okay. So I wonder if I would actually like the novelization, which it was based on. I also got this cool color, it was an LED light, I believe, that I even showed a clip of. I try to use it every night now, and it does seem to help me a little bit. So this Christmas was just an awesome Christmas. I mean, last year was really good too with getting my laptop and my new phone. Those were standout hits, but this year felt almost just as special. I mean, I even got that little Harry Potter mug as a surprise. So, yeah, it was sort of easy that this would be number 1 on this list for both the editing purposes and the sentimental value of it. So, guys, so far, that was number 1 on this list. Well, like I said earlier, guys, 2024 was a pretty good year, I feel, for this channel. Like, I know maybe to some of you this may not have been the best year for me, but I just felt that a lot of the videos this year had a lot of sentimental value to me, and to me that is what matters. But I do promise that going forward 2025 I am going to be trying some new things, so I hope you look forward to that coming forward. So anyway, guys, thank you again for checking out these videos and for watching my videos in general. It means the world to me. So I hope you guys have a good 2025. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know when new videos are coming out. And I'll see you guys in my next video.